Oh, this is fire. Fire. You guys have to admit, that's a dope screensaver. Or desktop, whatever you call it. Anyway, it's been a while since I've touched this camera. It's just where I'm so busy. I wish I could duplicate myself and do multiple things, but I just can't do that. So regardless, you guys, there's lots of catching up to do. I recently purchased an S14, another one, an RB25 one. Then someone offered me to buy it, so I like money, so I sold it. So I don't have a missile anymore, but I'm still looking. Wife don't know that, so hopefully she doesn't watch this video. So I'll show you guys my new S14 before it goes. It actually leaves tomorrow, so I'm doing a little bit of body work on it. You guys will see what I'm doing and get a little hands-on in the body world. Also, my 1J is for sale in my blue S14, which means one of two things. I'm either parting it out or I'm upgrading the engine. I'll let you guys kind of see what's going on here. But yeah, let's go take a peek into the shop and you guys will get a better idea of what's going on. Alright, let's make our way through this damn thing. Actually, you guys gotta see this cool car we got. This thing doesn't get enough attention. This is a Shelby Cobra, 65 I believe. We did paint protection film on the front end and that was hard as hell. Like, just because you guys can see, this is that getting paint protection film is sitting in there. I mean, this thing is round as hell. So me and my my handy body guy slash shop help helped me get this on, and it turned out pretty good, as you can see. I mean, you can't really tell it's on there. Got a SVR Jaguar in for a flat black wrap. Nothing cool about that thing. That's just a freaking mom car. I have the fender of my missile in here. The new owner wanted it paint matched. This was actually white, so now we're doing it black. I got a door to paint. And the best part, you see that? This is what the big news is all about. 6 cylinders, what could it be? I'll tell you what. That's what it is. So my plan is to build this block, well, have my guy over at Racer Division, Jared, build this block. He's actually going to start a YouTube series, and this is going to be his opening of it. So keep an eye out for that. This is going to be a badass build. Very excited because I've always wanted a lot of horsepower, and this is going to do it. So just to think, like, these cylinders are going to do, I don't know, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, I'm terrible at math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So not quite 200 horsepower per cylinder, but pretty damn close. So I picked this block up in Springfield. It's actually an NA block. It's pretty bare. It came with all the accessories and all that. I'm going to use the crank, but the head and everything else I'm not going to use. So if any of you guys need NA2J parts, let me know. I got a lot of extra parts. So either way, clean block. Before I get it to Jared, what I want to do is paint this all with a single stage black. And I thought, like, if you use paint on this, won't it just peel? Because this shit gets hot. Apparently not. Single stage Emeron is what we're going to use, and you can spray the whole thing, and they said you don't have to worry about it peeling off. So I got some tedious masking to do on the top. Of course, I got to brake clean it because there's WD-40 on it, so nothing will stick to that. So we got to do that still, and that will be my next project. But this is kind of priority because this leaves tomorrow. And you guys can see the fender's off. That's what's in the booth. This side is where I'm doing a little bit of body work on. So this quarter panel was straight caved in. So he hit a wall and it caved this in, and it caved that in too. So when we pulled this out, that came out as well. I kind of had to, persuade it to come out. It's going to be a pretty sweet repair once it's all said and done. Pretty stoked on it. My body guy Forrest killed it on this quarter panel pull. But yeah, this is the missile that would have been a missile if I didn't sell it. Exhaust. And some knockoff CR Kais, and then some battles in the front. You know, basically full interior minus a seat. He needed that seat, so let him snag that. There's even back seats and headliner. This is actually the cleanest aftermarket sunroof I've ever seen on an S14. I mean, this ain't OEM, and it's pretty well done. Pretty surprising, actually. Came with the Nardi wheel, quick release, has a few gauges. Let's see, maybe I can start this thing for you guys real quick. I'll pop the hood too, you guys can see what that's all about. There, we grab these damn keys. The key's bad. I need to get this for my blue car. This is dope. So RB25. One thing I can't stand about this engine is this damn thing that goes over it. Like, why not just come out of here like every other engine? Why do you need to go around? It's ugly as hell. So if I kept it, that was the first thing I would have done, is front-facing intake manifold and turbo upgrade, all that good stuff. You can see this thing is a tube front. It was wrecked at one point, so he tubed it. Front mount intercooler, all that fun stuff. But yeah, you guys wanna hear this thing? The nice thing about this car is it fires right up. No hesitation. Fires right the hell up. I jiggle it a little bit. You know, these 240s, they're not the most luxurious things in the world. There we go. Yeah, like I said, this thing starts right up. It starts the perfect missile. It's reliable. I just rail it at the track. It's stock. I say reliable. I don't know, RVs, I hear mixed stuff about it, but it sounds reliable. I drove it from you know, around the block a few times, and it feels good. So little shifter knob, flock dash. Again, this interior is super clean. Aftermarket sunroof. No, it's solid. It's just a shame that it's leaving already. I haven't even got a chance to drive it. Or at least drift it, I should say. But I gotta finish this, get this in the booth. We're gonna paint this thing. Then I gotta start prepping this thing for some black paint, because my goal is to do all this black shit at once. So that's what's nice about this paint booth, is it's massive, so I could do multiple projects at one time. Okay, that was a pain in the ass, but that's how you mask a block. So the whole top is masked. I mean, that's where the cylinders are, obviously. One thing I didn't realize, though, was for all these little threaded holes, it's like you don't want to paint over them, otherwise you'd have to rethread every one. So I made little cones, and that should, you know, protect the threads. Pretty funny. But yeah, this thing's ready to roll into paint. I even got the whole, it's wrapped up like a package. So this thing's ready to see some paint. It is finally time to paint after freaking hours. Honestly, this is why I stress preparation is key, because this turned into a can of worms. Under this body line, whoever painted this, they didn't scuff underneath this line. So the paint wasn't adhering anywhere on that line. So I had to strip all the paint underneath that body line and prime it, of course. This is the only body work I wanted to do, was right there, but that kind of happened. That kind of happened. So now Now it's perfect, so that's good to go. This is getting sprayed first, so this is my order of operations. I'm gonna spray my block with single stage, spray the quarter panel. That's definitely not gonna be a single stage, it's a base coat, clear coat. This door is going the same color as the car, and that fender is going the same color as the car. Obviously, that's the fender. So I'm gonna start painting, I'm gonna suit up, and we'll have a black car here in a, I'd say in a minute, but an hour or two. Hold on, fuck that. Fuck that shit. The mothership is painted. It was a little bit of a battle because with paint you battle reactions, and when you have a reaction you wait for it to dry and then you sand it, dust a little bit of base coat or whatever it may be, then hopefully it doesn't react anymore. Fender turned out good. Door turned out good. Quarter panel was a pain, but it turned out good. I started unmasking, but I was like, wait a second, can't get too excited. But yeah, you saw it before, now it looks a lot freaking better. So the reactions were back here because we rattle canned it at first. So when you put legit paint over rattle can, that's not good because rattle can isn't a catalyzed product, so it'll go underneath and crackle it. It was reacting really bad back here, but I sanded it out and, you know, dusted more base on and got it all tackled out. This thing is all finished now too. Turned out really good. Look at that, like a fresh block, straight from Toyota. So that'll conclude tonight. I'm tired as heck. I'm actually gonna unmask this and put it together because it leaves tomorrow at 9 a.m. So I'll probably have more video after this actually, because I'll show you guys that complete. Yeah, I'm here a little later than I thought I would be. But it looks like I have a quarter panel. So you guys saw the body work and all that. So essentially this is the area that I was working on, and much better. I wish I got a before shot because this was caved in and this was smashed in. So maybe I'll insert a picture right here. That's what it used to look like. And this is what it looks like now. So I slapped the kit on it. As you can see, this is the side that was clearly damaged. Slapped the side skirt on. I had to trim this because, I don't know, this door is sagging a little bit and it hits the side skirt. So it needs to be adjusted up, but I don't have time. This car gets picked up in, it's picked up in like, I think 6 hours. So not much time. Got the fender mounted. So this fender used to be white, now it's black, and now the car is all one color, so it should be much more appealing to them. So yeah, everything's mounted on. This car is ready to go. These are the taillights actually from my S14, so has a little piece of my S14 going with it. And you guys would never guess what wing this is. Any guesses? If you look at the shape and think Evo 8, that's what it is. And who would have thought it would have fit the damn trunk so well? But yeah, that's a wrap for tonight. I'm tired, it's 3 a.m. This car leaves in 6 hours, I gotta wake up. We'll catch you guys later. There she goes. 1 week, she is sold.